about them Cowboys?
Angry Cowboys fan, are you down to ride? Angry Cowboys fan, are you down to ride? Drop a like on the video, go ahead and subscribe.
What's going on, Cowboys Nation and Angry Cowboys fans around the world? Y'all know who it is. It's your man, the Angry Cowboys fan. Hoping you guys are having a wonderful weekend, a beautiful Sunday night. But I'm over on X looking at the fallout for the Dallas Cowboys, talking about wanting to franchise tag Osa Odighizuwa. And I'm also looking at the San Francisco 49ers flirting with a trade with the Washington Commanders to acquire Deebo Samuel. People are getting better, Cowboys Nation, while the Dallas Cowboys, our front office is sitting on their hands. Let's go ahead and talk about it during this Raw and Uncut. Get ready for the Angry Cowboys fans, Raw and Uncut.
I'm keeping it real. They keep it real. That's real.
All right, Cowboys Nation, y'all see it right here, and I bet a lot of Dallas Cowboys content creators have already commented on this, but Deebo Samuel's simple message to 49ers after trade to Commanders. Deebo Samuel is a man of few words on his way out of San Francisco. Samuel bypassed penning a long, heartfelt goodbye message to 49ers fans the way some athletes do when changing teams in favor of posting a video montage of his favorite moments with a short caption. Appreciate y'all for everything, Samuel wrote on Instagram. 49ers agreed to trade Samuel to the Commanders for a 5th-round draft pick Saturday during the NFL Scouting Combine. Samuel, 29, announced during Super Bowl week that he had requested a trade. One of the most unique wide receivers in the NFL because of his ability to be a power running back at times, Samuel is coming off the worst full season of his 6-year career with the 49ers. He managed just 806 yards from scrimmage, which is least than half of what he gained, 1,770 yards during his breakout 2021 season, and a big drop-off from his 1,117 yards in 2023. The Commanders are paying Samuel's full $17.55 million tab for 2025, his final year before free agency. Samuel's video montage began with footage from the moment that he was called and informed by General Manager John Lynch that he would be the number 36 pick in the 2019 draft. It included some of his highlight reel touchdowns and tackle-breaking efforts, as well as celebrations after winning 2 NFC championships, though the 49ers fell short against the Chiefs in both of his Super Bowl appearances. DJ Khaled's God Did was Samuel's song of choice to represent his time with the 49ers. Commanders general manager Adam Peters was Lynch's right-hand man when Samuel was drafted through the 2023 season. He clearly believes that there's more left in the tank that Samuel, who was battling injury throughout his career, showed last season. The Commanders lost in the 2024 NFC Championship game with rookie quarterback Jaden Daniels firing passes to Terry McLaurin. Now the offense has another diverse weapon as the team tries to take the next step. Cowboys Nation, I'm going to keep it a buck with you guys. The fact that the Washington Commanders are acquiring Deebo Samuel, it really doesn't threaten me. It shouldn't threaten Cowboys Nation because I believe Deebo Samuel is on the other side of that hill when it comes to longevity in the NFL. Will he be a threat for the Dallas Cowboys? Of course he will be. But we were able to kind of hold Deebo Samuel in check whenever we played the San Francisco 49ers, and I don't believe it'll be too much difference when we play the Washington Commanders. The issue that I'm having is that the Washington Commanders, before illegal tampering even happens, the Washington Commanders are out there trying to make deals in order to better this team. They're talking to other teams. They're picking up the phone to acquire other players. What are the Dallas Cowboys doing, Cowboys Nation? What are we doing? We're trying to figure out contract situations. We're trying to figure out if we want to franchise tag Osa Odighizuwa. We're worried about contract negotiations with Micah Parsons. We're talking about trading Trevon Diggs. It's like a fire sale over here in Cowboys Nation. Why is this happening? Why can't we be the aggressive teams like the San Francisco 49ers or the Washington Commanders or the Philadelphia Eagles in looking for talent? Right now, like I said, we're flirting with the franchise tag with Osa Odighizuwa, and I believe that's going to be a major hindrance for the Dallas Cowboys in attaining talent through free agency. This is something that the Dallas Cowboys actually need to think about before they press the button on a franchise tag, because once the franchise tag happens, $24 million is wiped right off the salary cap for Osa Odighizuwa that year. So the best thing that the Dallas Cowboys need to do, they need to come up with a deal, Cowboys Nation. They either need to come up with a deal for Osa Odighizuwa, or they need to cut bait and hopefully get somebody in free agency as well as the draft. Me personally, I like Osa Odighizuwa on this team. I believe that he gives that defensive front much needed dogs at that position. Does he get all the sacks? No, he doesn't. But I believe in pressures. I believe in getting the quarterback off of their pivot, getting them out of their pocket, making them go on the run, chasing them down. If they don't get the sack, then the pressure is important as well, Cowboys Nation. I just want the Dallas Cowboys to do something, Cowboys Nation. For once in so many years, for once in so many decades, be proactive with this situation instead of being reactive. We don't want the organization to be reactionary every time there is a position that's looking to be either re-signed or let go. The Osa Odighizuwa situation should have been taken care of last year. The Dallas Cowboys organization seemed to be taking this as if it's a surprise or something, as if they didn't know that Osa Odighizuwa will be up for a contract extension this year along with Micah Parsons. Shoot, they were drafted in the same draft. So if you had Micah Parsons on your mind, you should have had Osa Odighizuwa on your mind too. And Cowboys Nation, keep this in mind. If we wait till next year to sign Micah Parsons, then we're going to be waiting to sign Micah Parsons when Tyler Smith is ready to get signed, when Deron Bland is ready to get signed. So we need to handle Micah Parsons. I know that they're treating Osa Odighizuwa as a priority and they want to get that done. They actually offered him a 5-year contract, and I believe what's holding that up is the length of the contract. For some reason, Dallas Cowboys, like Dak Prescott, it was the length of the contract. Jerry and Stephen Jones wanted something else, and the player wanted what they wanted. And as far as this 5-year contract that they offered Osa Odighizuwa, I believe that Osa wants to come back to the table. I believe that Osa Odighizuwa's agent wants to come back to the negotiating table a little sooner than 5 years. But hey, that's my take on it. I don't have any inside track. That's just how I feel about the situation. And another thing, Cowboys Nation, I'm hitting so many topics in this video because I feel like I owe this to you, Cowboys Nation. But Trevon Diggs. Now we're talking about getting rid of Trevon Diggs before what, March 17th? Before they have to pay him $9 million? Cowboys Nation, what are we going to do at these positions if we allow these guys to just walk out the front door? What are we going to do at the defensive tackle position if we allow Osa Odighizuwa to just walk out the door? What are we going to do at the cornerback position if we just allow Trevon Diggs to walk out the door? If the Dallas Cowboys organization turns its back on him when he's an injured player? I know we have Kalen Carson's that's waiting in the wings, but Kalen Carson's first year wasn't a real good first year, and he ended that year on an injury. So we're waiting for him to come back from injury as well. I don't believe he is a good fit for Trevon Diggs' situation for his position right off. I believe that he needs to go ahead and nurse that season-ending injury so he can come back with a vengeance, so he can really be that seat belt. But as far as the Dallas Cowboys, Trevon Diggs has put his blood, sweat, and tears out on that field, and when he's 100%, you know what type of dog Trevon Diggs is. You know what type of asset he is for the defense. You know what type of defensive back he is. A ball-hawking, intercepting defensive back. Where would we be if we wanted to trade him? Where would we be if we got rid of him, Cowboys Nation? So I say that to say this. Think about it, Jerry Jones. Think about it, Stephen Jones. What are you going to do if you allow Trevon Diggs to leave this organization? Who are you going to put in that situation? I know we need to re-sign Jordan Lewis, and I pray to God that they re-sign Jordan Lewis, but I love Jordan Lewis in the slot position. Let's not make a decision to where we have to put Jordan Lewis out on the outside, and then we have to put a Kalen Carson's at the slot, even though I believe they would put Kalen Carson's on the outside and keep Jordan Lewis at the slot. But let's not get rid of our all-pro cornerback. Yes, he's had injuries. He's had to deal with injuries, but I believe, Cowboys Nation, the second injury is due to the fact that they tried to rush him back for the 2024 NFL season. But this has been your man, the Angry Cowboys fan. Cowboys Nation, I just had to get this off my chest real quick. No bullet points, no script, just coming to y'all raw and uncut with everything that's on my mind and in my heart. But what's on your mind and in your heart? Y'all know how we do it. We always talk about it in the comment section. But if you're digging this content and want to help get it out to even more Dallas Cowboys fans, drop a like on this video and please consider sharing it with anybody that you know is a Dallas Cowboys fan. If you are DC for life and can't wait till March 12th, 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell to be notified whenever I go live, release a video, podcast episode, film breakdown, draft coverage, or Madden 25 or College Football 25 gameplay. And what is March 12th, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time? That's when free agency opens. I can't wait, and I know you can't either. But right now, Cowboys Nation, I want to take this opportunity to tell everybody in South Carolina that's in the Myrtle Beach area that you are in my heart and you are in my prayers with all these wildfires that are going on. I pray to God that help is on the way, that help is helping you guys extinguish this fire. But this has been your man, the Angry Cowboys fan, and I'm out. Dang, Angry Cowboys fan, you done made it through the entire video. But if you want more content, you can definitely go to this video right here. Or if you want the latest episode of the Angry Cowboys Fan Podcast, you can go right here. But whatever you do, like, share, and subscribe to the channel, but remain DC for life.